Hello everyone, I'm Libby Frazier and I'm here with my husband Bill Frazier and our contractor Gino Bassini. Bill and I own this property and we decided to restore this beautiful and unique barn for our family and also to preserve the Seitz and Frazier family heritage. So after this long journey, we are so happy and honored to receive the Outstanding Barn Rehabilitation Award. Thank you so much to Allison Brooks, the State Historic Preservation Officer, and all the many associates who worked with us on the barn. And a special thanks to Jennifer Mortensen. It was wonderful working with her, and we appreciated all of her help. To give you a little bit of history, the Seitz family moved from Missouri in the late 1800s, and the son, James P. Seitz, eventually built the barn in 1903. It actually was in remarkably good condition for its age, but like most 100-plus year barns, it took a little more than a coat of paint to restore it. There was quite a bit of structural stabilization work that was needed once Gino started digging into the project. So at this time, I'd like to introduce Gino Bassini of Elkhorn Custom Builders to you. He took on this big and ever-evolving project, and I think he did an outstanding job of restoring our barn. So Gino, why don't you give us an overview of the project?
Thank you, Libby. Well, to start the project, hours of just studying how the structure was built and careful measurements were taken. Then the process of carefully removing all the siding from the barn and cataloging all usable material to reuse as much of the original as possible. Then the real work began. For example, over half the entire structure was lifted about a foot off the original rubble stone foundation to restabilize the foundation. Once the structure was secured, roughly 100 feet of foundation was repaired and stabilized, adding concrete for a more solid foundation. From there, the meticulous work began with cutting out all the old decayed framing material and replacing with new, old growth lumber harvested from a sustainable forestry in Central Oregon. After the structure was sitting back down on its new foundation, winch cables and turnbuckles were used to push and pull the structure back into plumb condition. It was about 6 inches total from the foundation to the eave to get it back to where it needed to sit. After that, flashing and siding was installed. The siding is a 10-inch shiplap siding at the ground level and a vertical grain fir 3.5-inch teardrop bullnose siding at the second story elevation to match the original existing siding. Unfortunately, every window in the barn needed to be remanufactured by using the original hand-built windows as a template. To finish it all off, all new siding was pre-primed on all 6 sides, and a fresh coat of barn red paint was applied to give what you see here. And with that, I'd like to turn it over to Bill Frazier.
Thank you, Gino, for all your hard work. It's been so incredible to see the excellent craftsmanship discovered in the restoration. Here you have a 117-year-old barn, and Gino would say it was within 1 inch from corner to corner. That's better than today's standards. Watching this transformation has been such a wonderful experience for me, especially since I have so many memories raising horses, running a cow-calf operation with my father, farming the land, and raising our young family on site. This has always been a special place for me, as well as one of the most iconic barn sites in Washington State, as its architectural uniqueness and surrounding pastoral beauty. And now to see it coming back to its original beauty is so gratifying to all of us and so great for the community to preserve a part of its heritage. So thank you again to the committee for this award. We are honored and thankful for your appreciation and your support.